Hey golfers, this drill is called building your stable base. So oftentimes when we're working on our golf swing, we're really focused on our upper body, including our arms and our wrist. And sometimes we can get a little lost and maybe not necessarily be in a good position from our waist down to initiate really good, stable contact with the golf ball. So here's a little drill for you. You can have a yoga block or a 2x4, but I do recommend having something that has a straight edge. Don't just use like an impact bag, because I want you to have a square club face at contact. But basically what we want to do is set up. It works really good with about mid irons. I got, I think, an 8 iron here. So set up with the club face square. So oftentimes at impact, we'll see people who maybe they're too far forward, trying to get some forward shaft lean, right? So I got a ton of weight on my front foot. Maybe the back foot can slide a little bit, or we gotta, maybe we're trying to scoop it up, so we got a lot of weight on the back and not too much weight on the front. So the goal of this drill is to push on this end here while focusing all the way from the inside of your feet. So try to have some force towards the inside of your feet, up your calves, and really you'll start to feel it in your thighs and also in your pelvis as you're trying to rotate. So that's the sensation I want you to feel. And then I want you to go for it, kind of give it a good little push. And as I'm doing this, I can feel what I just described to you, but I also feel that nice little resistance in my front side as I'm trying to torque through. Now, if you watch yourself on video and you know that you're kind of sliding forward or you're a leaner in the back, what I want you to do is I want you to have that sensation where you feel about your weight in both feet are about even. You feel that's why I'm calling this the stable, find your stable base. Feel really stable, and then I want you to go to the extreme that you err to. So let's say that you go back at impact. You look like this on video at impact. I want you to push on the block and then go back. And you'll notice that you lose power. You don't have as much power if you're leaning back like this, or we can do the opposite, lean forward and try and push. And I can't push as hard doing those two. So we want to do the sandwich drill. One thing I need to mention is when we're pushing against this, is we don't want to be pushing down necessarily, and that might be difficult. A lot of you guys out there have been taught to hit down on the ball, and we don't want to be pushing up either. We want to be pushing straight forward, okay? So that's the other thing to keep in mind, is that if I gave you this drill, I want you pushing straight forward. Remember that. So with both feet, I feel good and stable. I can move that pretty good. If I'm leaning back and I'm kind of going up, that wants to go up. We don't want that. If I'm leaning forward, I can't even really, that's the weakest position for me. So what I want you to do is do a few of those. Probably do like 3 sets. Do what feels good. Do that 5 times or so, and then go to the one that you err. So if you're one that leans back, try that, get the feeling, and I want you to feel the difference. Then after you do a number of those, then I want you to, I'll do this face on, I'll hit down the line. Then I want you to go here, and I want you to have all the way from your feet to your pelvis, maybe some of your core. I want you to have that same sensation. I want you to go, oh yeah, that's the feeling that I had with the impact bag. Okay, and then I don't want you to do big swings yet, but just little 9 to 3s. Kind of try to find that same feeling with both feet on the ground. Okay, so it's your stable base. That's what I want you to feel. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. A little fat on that one, but you get the point. And then after you do a few of those, if you're on the range, you can sometimes use the corner of the mat, something like that. You can work it in, but then I want you to go back and do a few more. So do a few more reps of those, pushing it straight, kind of getting that really good feeling. Creating your stable base. When you do it, you'll notice that your impact will be more crisp, and also you'll get some more power out of it. Carlson Golf, know your swing.